Guys, you're right on time for entertainment interview. I have here with me national hero. I can call you that because everybody knows and loves you. Kaffy is what they know you as, Kaffy Shafar Ahmed. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for
legendary dancer and a choreographer and entertainer all around that. Because you've done music, you've done a lot of other things, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Tell us about your many parts, actually.
My many parts are divided into, from dance actually, because I made sure everything networked back to dance.
Yeah.
A business woman, I would say, a fitness trainer, a motivator, because I love to teach, a teacher, and an entrepreneur of all sorts. Because in the business of dance, I realized that there are many parts to it that makes it look beautiful.
Yeah.
So those areas, I also offer services in it. That's why I also own a costume production factory. The costume line is called Yanga.
Did you make this?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes. This I made alongside with Tiana. So yeah. So I've been like working this all costume making thing with other people, third party, fourth party.
Yeah.
You know, but now I just established my own factory where I bring in the tailors and the designers and like this are my thoughts. Yeah. Let's bring it to life for this production. Yes.
And you're a mother on top of all of that.
A mother, a wife on top of all of
Great
that.
stuff.
Yes.
How long have you been dancing for?
Yeah.
Professionally?
Professionally, 17 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time. Between then and now, looking at dance in Nigeria now, because most people still, I don't know that a lot of people still appreciate it enough.
Yeah.
Because like the music side of things is doing amazing. You know, Nollywood is doing well. There's a lot of parts of entertainment that are doing well. Are you happy with where dance is right now?
Well, I would say not entirely, but I would say we have moved from where we were. Do you understand? Because if we haven't grown, I wouldn't be receiving a headies. I won't say because it's me, but I'll say because it's also a contribution of how dance has made the industry look. So it's not necessarily just what I did, it's what we have been able to accomplish as a dance industry with respect to the movement of, or the development of the music industry and the arts in general. Yeah. And you can actually agree with me that you don't go to a wedding nowadays or a show, an event without seeing some display of the art of dance in one way or the other. Yeah. Either culturally or contemporary or jazz or whatever, it's there. Then we have plays being supported like a Saro, or like the Calcutta Queens. It's all an embodiment of the art of dance in display for entertainment, you know. So yes, we have grown to the point where people are taking us seriously. Is it enough? No. But we have...
Congratulations on winning the headies, by the way. You did say you were recognized for that last weekend.
Thank you so much.
Were you expecting that?
No. When I got the call, I was asleep. And I got the call and I said, did you see that you were nominated for? I said nominated, because when I hear nomination, the first thing I think is, oh, you now have to canvass for votes and all of that. And I'm pretty old school. I come from that period when people just want awards. Yeah, you're waiting and you're waiting for who will be announced and there's a panel that has done all that work. So nowadays, more about voting. So I'm like, so when I started saying who voted, oh yeah, what category? And I was like, they were like, no category, like special recognition award. I was like, for a few seconds, I was like,
is this for real?
Yeah, because I really wished that we had categories representing our industry over the years. Like I was like, how can we have hip hop world awards and awards for the world of entertainment? And the world of entertainment, you are excluding
a very vital part, which is dance.
Vital part, which is dance, that means you enjoy. And sometimes you see artists winning best dance video, best
without
whatever,
the choreographer getting
and they're like,
recognized.
nobody's recognizing the people who put it together. So I was like, when will this happen? But it started coming up with the Beats Award. They did it. Afrima did it, and we're just waiting that one day Shahedis will recognize us.
You talked about the world of dance, and the world stuck at me. I mean, you attempted to break a world record a while ago.
Yes.
And it's been snatched from you, I believe.
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Are there any more records you're going to be trying to break?
I've broken one already by starting getting heady. I think the ones that have been set quite recently are different kinds.
Individual ones?
Yes, the individual one. The group one is it's a different ballgame.
Yes.
Because you are responsible
for everybody.
For everybody. It's different. That taught me a huge lesson. And it's a different case when you're learning a lesson about life and you're learning it behind the scene.
Yeah.
But you're learning a lesson about life and everybody's watching you. So I think that was a great challenge. I thank God for the opportunity. I also thank God the fact that it has also created an awareness for young dancers to feel like they can set their mind towards something and also do it. So kudos to those that attempted the individual records and have been breaking it at different, at different times. So I feel that it's not what made me or what created who I am today. It's more than that, but it's a good, it's a good stepping stone to that future you're looking for. So
I like that you say that, because I mean, there's a lot of things that setting you up to where you are today might have made you not be this successful. You're a woman in an industry where a lot of guys would usually excel. Your religious background is actually quite interesting as well. You're a Muslim, I believe.
Yes.
How much did that affect, your decision making with making this professional? Yeah,
actually a lot. First of all, I hate for anybody to tell me that
you can't.
Yeah, it's like a natural challenge. So, I come from the very science, want to be an engineer kind of scenario. So telling my parents that dance is a thing, it's a problem. First of all, they were like, Kaffy, okay, Kurani, all that kind of stuff. And I try to make them understand that that does not define who I am. Do you understand? The child you raised, it's not going to change because of what I want to do. In fact, I could be that thing that changes the mindset of people towards that art form. Because, Daddy, you love to dance. Yes. Mommy, you love to dance. Yes. You understand? You'd like the dance, but you don't want it to be your daughter. So we needed to change that mindset. That Nigerian parent needs to change that. So I challenged myself. I said, I want to go into dancing, doing that. I faced a lot because even when your parents kind of like accepted it in a way, you have the family. My dad is like in charge of a lot of mosques in Ekpe. You understand? It's like Baba Adini. Then my uncle, also highly respected person in the whole Islamic
world. Are they proud of you, though?
Very. No, very. Now, even the other mothers that used to
they gather
now and say, hey, come, our daughter too wants to join. So I think it's all about the mind, and I think all those challenges kind of like created and made me firm because I knew what was ringing behind my head that they're telling you can. There are a lot of negative comments attached to this life. Even some family members had meetings with me and said, you cannot have a family, you cannot live right. People in entertainment are always immoral and they can't raise a good home.
All that wrong.
I have a beautiful family. You understand?
Amazing stuff. Well done. You're also very vocal.
Thank you.
And you're very opinionated, which is great. When you believe in something, you stick with it. Like especially with dance, you're also very protective of your industry, which also led, of course, your fallout with Davido some time ago. Tell us about that. What was that about?
It was just a scenario whereby I felt it is important that no matter who you're dealing with, being professional and ethical is very important. Don't downplay any profession, even if it's your hairdresser, even if it's your stylist. That's what they live. That's what they live by. That's what they live for. So at no point do you disrespect that entity just because you could.
Yeah.
And I made several attempts to reach out, and it just felt like there was a comment that came through from his management area, and it was really, really demeaning, and disrespectful. I said, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. It was so infuriating for me that, and it was not just about me. There was other scenarios that happened around that period as well that was communicated to me, and I was like, no, somebody needs to put a stop to this. And I voiced out, I was really vocal about it, and I didn't even get all the support with the dance industry that I was even trying to help in the first place. But that's people's opinion. You can never win all. But I knew what I was talking about, and I think at the end of the day, we met. We ironed it out. Yeah, we ironed it out, and I don't think it's ever going to happen again.
Yeah. You also, that's good to know. You also tend to work very closely with artists like Tiwa Savage. So you guys have a good relationship.
Yes.
Are there artists you would never work with? Again, maybe people you've had bad experiences with, that you're like, this treatment wasn't.
Wow. Well, from my philosophy to life, there's never a never.
Okay.
Because I've had fallouts with even dancers. I was like, you know what? This child should just stay away from me. Like, I cannot help you anymore. And God has trained my heart so large that for every time I see that person again, I see that reason why I wanted to work with them in the first place. That's why I believe that God chooses my client. I don't choose them. Because every time I come to an artist's life, there's something I got to change. There's something I'm there for. I'm like, okay, what's my assignment here? Let me put it that way. So even if we have a fallout, I might be hurt and go like, you know what, I don't want to have anything to do with you, but that's my human side. 90% of the time, I can tell you, my brother, it always ends up no. I always have to still help, or the people come back apologizing sincerely. So life must go on.